welcome back to the video. Let's get right into the Las Vegas review. First of all, congratulate Joey Logano. He gets his first win of the season. So far, Penske already racks up a really good 2 wins. And talking about Team Penske, the other 2 car that they own came in second. Brad Keselowski was so close. 22 just came up on the 2 car and won the race. There were a lot of other good performers like the 18, but suffered from a speeding penalty that pushed him back in the field, which also made him have to ride all the way back up. And with this new package, sometimes you can get stuck in certain areas and just get stuck in 5th, 3rd, whatever place you are. Sometimes you can just get stuck in that place, just how this package is, it seems like. And he stayed in 3rd, still top 3, you could say. He also blamed it on new brakes that they were trying out, which is quite interesting, kind of trying to see what these teams are doing now just to get this package under control and see how it actually performs. And the 4 was really strong. He finished 4th, but just didn't have enough speed like he had last year. It's just not as comparable as last year because Team Penske is the stronger 4 team. It looks like Stewart-Haas looked like they struggled really badly out the gate because it seemed like they were running 20th and then they finally came right back up. So that is another good thing. And the other really surprising strong car was the number 1 car once again with a top 5. That is great. That number 1 team will definitely be in the playoffs. I can see them getting to the round 8 or something. If they can keep up this speed, they might even muster up a win. And maybe Kyle Larson isn't as thing with this team, making him, struggle more and stuff. Maybe Chip Ganassi has the equipment. Maybe it might be Kyle Larson. That's something that you Kyle Larson fans are going to have to think about. And the other performer that performed surprisingly good was Roush Fenway. Okay, not the 6 car, but the 17 car this time gets to share some love with him not doing so good at Atlanta. Now he came in 6th. And it seems like they swapped places because Ryan Newman was good at Atlanta, got like a top 10. This time, Ricky Stenhouse gets a top 10. 6 car was irrelevant all race, but that's another story. The other thing that we saw was Hendrick make a little mini comeback. Chase finished 9th, and Alex Bowman finished 11th. And the 24 finished 12th, I think. Yeah, 12th. And it just seems like they didn't have the speed. Sorry, he finished 16th. And the other performers that didn't do so well just because the 95 didn't do so well, he came in 21st. And Ryan Blaney, which was strong until he got a penalty. And I forget what it was for, but I think it might have been the hand on the pavement or something like that, which is super stupid. I find that absolutely horrible. I tweeted about it. I have a Twitter, link in the description, so go follow me. And it was stupid. His finger literally just touched it. That is stupid. You don't get some great advantage by touching pavement. I think NASCAR has this really bad thing of thinking that pavement gives you some magical powers that give you advantage over all the other teams. So I was quite mad about that. And yeah, so Ryan Blaney fell back to 22nd. 2 bad finishes in a row, but he did have a strong car. Both of those times, very disappointing. Hopefully this isn't how the season continues for him because he had the same luck that stoned him last year. the 43 coming in 26th. You're probably wondering why am I talking about him? Because he was up in the top 20 most of the day, was running 19th, but it seems like his car just wasn't there through the couple of times. Looked like his pits weren't as good as everyone thought they were going to be. I think that crew really needs to just get reorganized, especially at Richard Petty Motorsports. They're just really struggling, it seems like, and they got a 26th finish. Those are the 12 and 43 I was kind of disappointed by, because they were running really good for some of the race, and then they just fell back, and some for stupid reasons, some just because they were slow. And the big disappointment I have, you guys are probably not disappointed because you thought he was going to be garbage anyways, was Matt Tiff. He finished 34th, and he was 7 laps down, and this is front row equipment. They're not the best equipment, but you should not be running 34th and 7 laps down with Ross Chastain that got dealt a bad hand last year with going to the 42, but DC Solar, FBI, yeah, whole other story. He finished in front of him and was only like 5 laps down. He was 2 more laps down than Ross Chastain, the person in front of him. Big disappointment. But back again to Joey Logano. Congratulations to him. And that sums up the Las Vegas race. Bye.